Can you see this slide, please?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you very much for providing us the opportunity to present to give this presentation on e-governance of excise functions. So myself, Hitesh Sharma, I'm functioning as a Additional Commissioner of State Taxes and Excise, and with me will be Richa Sharma. She'll be assisting me technically. So I'll be giving this presentation in both Hindi and English. Is it okay with all of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So a brief about this project. It is regarding this project called as the Himachal Pradesh Public Financial Management Capacity Building Project. It is funded by World Bank. It has to be completed in the stipulated time frame, and certain objectives are there with respect to that. Increase in revenue, as everybody knows, this is the priority of the government. Then enhanced governance, service delivery, total transparency, enhanced data availability, data consistency, and ease of doing business. So these are the basic objectives for which this project has been envisaged. And can we go to the next slide, please?
So the screen is freezed. Can you please help us moving ahead?
Stipulated time frame. Yeah, it has to be completed in the stipulated time frame. So, isko samajhne ke liye, to understand how this whole excise functions in all this e-governance functions, we need to understand the flow in the state. What are actually the processes involved in the total liquor flow in the state, right from the procurement of grain to the providing of bottled liquor to the customer. So, sabse pehle, what happens ki grain is procured, spirit is manufactured from the grain in the distillery. Then this spirit is taken to the bottling plant and bottling plant to the warehouse, and warehouse to the retailers, and from there to the customer. So this whole process from the procurement of grain to the providing of liquor to the customer, that is all guided by various excise laws and rules. So this whole flow, it is to be properly administrative and regulated. So इसमें दो चीजें हैं जो बहुत चीजें हैं. First, what we going to this e-governance project is that is a track and trace system. Track and trace means कि जितना भी लिकर बॉटल लिकर जो है वो बॉटलिंग प्लांट से कस्टमर तक जाएगा, रिटेलर तक जाएगा, वो उसको पूरा प्रॉपर ट्रांसपोर्टेशन उसका ट्रैक किया जाएगा. एंड सेकेंडली द ट्रेसिंग कि जो भी उसको ट्रेल को हम ट्रैक कर सकते हैं. सपोज किसी के हाथ में भी बॉटल आती है, कस्टमर के हाथ में बॉटल आती है, ही कैन ट्रेस इट from or you can trace the origin of the liquor. Okay, so for this purpose we are giving a certain app to all the customers. Us app se they will scan the barcode and they will know the origin of the liquor. Everything will come on their screen. So if it is coming on their screen, so that means the liquor is genuine. If nothing is coming on the screen, that means it can be spurious or it has been obtained from alternative sources. So this is very, very important. This is one part, that is track and trace. It's the second most important part of this whole e-governance project. Because excise administration jo hai, it involves various excise laws to be implemented. So usme this modules and are also included in that. That is called the excise functions. Like the licensing module will be there, goods movement module will be there, supply chain module, vigilance and enforcement, control and regulation, chemical examination process, hologram management, collection of dues and monthly stock return filing, all these processes, they are also included in this e-governance project. So now, here I would like to just tell you about the uniqueness of this program. The uniqueness of this program will be like states have implemented this e-governance of excise functions. Most of the states, they are doing it only the track and trace. And only I think there is one state which is doing this excise function for the e-governance for the excise functions. But Assam is not the track and trace, and other states are not doing the e-governance for other excise functions. So Himachal Pradesh is going to be the first state which is doing all this track and trace and the excise e-governance. All functions will be done by related to excise will be done electronically. This e-governance project. So for this purpose, basically we are doing is we are making the unique. I mean, adding unique features in the software also, and also the hardware which will be used here will also be unique. We are going to introduce visual scanners, etc., CCTV cameras, and all during the whole process. And secondly, as far as software is concerned, we will be just like we will be providing the mobile apps, and certain features will be there, so which will provide the real-time availability of the whole data. So interactive dashboards will be there, so that way this will be the unique system. So now, why do we need all this? Why we are doing this? Because there were certain challenges. Everybody has challenges in the manual system, like this, like we have long processing time, and we had used to have multiple visits to office, difficulty in verification, reconciliation, and maintenance of registered compilations, the problems, delayed response, and wastage of paper, lack of data, and so many problems related to the manual system. But now, what we are doing is we are shifting from that. This is transition from the inline to the online system, and all the problems which we have faced in this manual system, these will be taken care of by the e-governance system. So, like we will be having excellent excise administration. So another most important thing is ease of doing business for the stakeholder, private stakeholders. That is very, very important, because it will make their life easy, even life easy for the government also, and also for the consumer, because the consumer will also be getting the genuine liquor for which he is paying so much money. So, purpose of providing the good quality liquor and ensuring the authenticity of liquor is there in this whole e-governance project. So, apart from that, I would say, because when all these problems are taken care of, then obviously there will be the enhancement of revenue, which is the basic priority of the government. So as far as the scalability and the replicability is concerned, because the revenue का जो भी इसमें होता है, every year we see there is enhancement in revenue. बहुत सारी processes add होती हैं, बहुत सारे users add होते हैं, और बहुत सारे products भी add होते हैं. So we have in the software part, we have taken care of all these issues. जितने भी products add होते हैं, users, processes, whatever are being added, उससे इसके performance में कोई भी फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला है. The software has been designed in such a manner. And as far as the replicability is concerned, it is easily replicable. Other states can also follow it. And further, जहां पर भी जिन भी organization में flow है, there is raw material to the product, or where the regulation is required, this solution can be replicated. It is very, very good and very, very effective. And about the future roadmap? Future roadmap is regarding the business intelligence. Business intelligence, we get the data, we get the trend analysis, there are detection of various gaps and errors, or we can frame the very good policies for the future also. And predictive analysis, as far as the private stakeholders are also concerned, if the data, real-time data is available with them also, and they can also plan their policy according to the real-time data available. And thirdly, the most important thing is the public service guarantee. The public service guarantee is ensured this e-governance system. People will get the timely approval, service level within time limits, and also as per the escalation rules. So the public service will be guaranteed through this system. And then for the government also, because all the data will be available with the government, real-time data will be available. can take the informed decision and the policy formulation can be done at the best level. So I would once again would like to reiterate the biggest benefit for the government stakeholders and the end users. For the government, the pilferages will be curbed, all the information will be readily available, cost effectiveness will be there, efficient administration will be there, revenue projections and policy formulation will be better. There's total transparency. This is very, very important part of this thing. The total transparency in the whole e-governance system will be there. It is transparency for the government, for the stakeholders, and for the customer also. He will also come to know whether he's getting the genuine liquor or not. So for the government, there is a lot of benefit there, and for the stakeholders also, there is all information will be available. He can file the track. He has to file the application online. Everything will be done only. He can do it from anywhere in the world, and so he gets the best thing. What he gets is that ease of doing business that is actually required from all the every stakeholder actually wants that they should get this ease of doing business. And for the end user, as I've already told, they will get the genuine liquor at the price, affordable price, and whatever price he's paying, he get the authentic liquor for that. So that is all a small brief about this whole project. So I would like to take the questions, if any, please.
Sharma ji,
Yes.
tell me one thing. When have you introduced this system?
We are in the process of introducing it. Last year, हमारा April में इसमें agreement हुआ था. So it was to be completed in September this year, but due to COVID issue, I think it will be delayed by 2 months. So within 2 months, we are going to introduce it. That is really going to make a difference in the excise.
Idea आपका अच्छा है. Yeah, concept is good, but implementation, because ultimately your objective will be to see that as government or as department that your revenues increase, no? And of course the customer gets a genuine product. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
And maybe in the process you will be able to check corruption at some levels, no? Different levels.
Obviously, yes. Very good.
So good, but when we will be able to see the results? I mean, when you really implement it and we see the advantage you got in terms of increase in revenue and all that.
I think within next 6 months or so, we will be start seeing the results of this whole e-governance system.
Okay, good. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
शर्मा साहब, मेरा एक सजेशन है आपको कि इसकी पहले जब आप पायलट टेस्टिंग करो ना, तो उसके सारे रिजल्ट्स का डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करके बाकी और स्टेट्स के साथ भी उसको शेयर करो, क्योंकि ये स्पूरियस लिकर की वजह से बहुत सारी डेथ होती है. यूपी, बिहार, उड़ीसा, केरल. सो वी रीड इन न्यूज़पेपर such deaths due to spurious liquor poison and all that. So आपका प्रोजेक्ट बहुत अच्छा है. थोड़ा इसको बाकी और लोगों के साथ भी शेयर करिए, तभी इसका रियल बेनिफिट मिलेगा.
I fully agree with you. आप जो कह रहे हैं बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं, और इसका एक पर्पस ये भी है, बिकॉज हमारी जो पॉलिसी है गवर्नमेंट की, दैट इज प्रोवाइडिंग गुड क्वालिटी लिकर एट अफोर्डेबल प्राइसेस. दैट ये हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव है, जिसके लिए हम ये ई गवर्नेंस कर रहे हैं. और वी विल रियली लाइक टू शेयर इट विद द अदर स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स आल्सो, बिकॉज कुछ स्टेट गवर्नमेंट सिर्फ ट्रैक एंड ट्रेस कर रही हैं, कुछ सिर्फ एक्साइज ई गवर्नेंस कर रहे हैं. बट एज फार एज वी आर कंसर्न, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि द गवर्नमेंट इज आल्सो थिंकिंग ऑन, हैज डन इट ऑन दीस लाइंस कि हमें पूरा एक्साइज फंक्शन जितना भी है वो सारा हमें ऑनलाइन करना चाहिए, सो दैट वी गेट द रियल टाइम डाटा इवैल्यूएट करने के लिए, और पब्लिक को हम इसको सेंसिटाइज करें, इस तरह सेंसिटाइज करें कि उसको स्कैन करें, जो भी बॉटल लेता है उसको प्रॉपर्ली स्कैन करें और देखें कि वाकई ये जेन्युइन लिकर है कि नहीं है. तो इससे हम इस पूरी लिकर का जो इशू है इसको हम कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं.
पब्लिक को तो आप सेंसिटाइज कर ही सकते हैं, लेकिन जो रिटेल आउटलेट हैं उनको भी थोड़ा, उनके ऊपर भी एक रेगुलेशन लगाओ कि भाई ये बारकोड है या जो भी इसका सिस्टम आपने डेवलप किया है उसकी जो है ना कंप्लायंस अच्छी तरह से हो. वो तो लाइसेंस आपसे लेते हैं, बिना लाइसेंस के आप वो बेच नहीं सकते. तो इसका जो है ना, ये चूंकि स्पूरियस लिकर इज ए न्यूसेंस इन होल कंट्री.
सो आपके जो आपने जो बोला है बहुत ठीक है। इसके दो पार्ट्स हैं। तो पहला पार्ट ये है कि जो लाइसेंसेस है उनको मॉनिटर करना है प्रॉपर्ली। तो उसको मॉनिटर करने के लिए हमारे पास पूरा सिस्टम है। जैसे मैंने डाटा की बात की, रियल टाइम डाटा हमारे पास है, होलोग्राम्स उसमें हमने इंट्रोड्यूस किया है, बारकोडिंग है, वो सब कुछ है उसको स्कैन करने का भी। लेकिन जब तक हम पब्लिक को सेंसिटाइज नहीं करेंगे इसके बारे में, तो वो इसके बारे में जान नहीं पाएगी। सपोज जैसे होलोग्राम है, उसको अगर स्कैन नहीं करेंगे तो उनको पता नहीं चलेगा कि इसका कहाँ से ये बना है। अब अगर उसको स्कैन करता प्रॉपर्ली, उसको मैन्युफैक्चरर का नाम भी वहां से आएगा, उसको होलसेलर भी जहां से वो आया, हर जिस रिटेल में वो बिक रहा है, ही विल गेट एवरीथिंग देयर। तो अगर उसको वो सब उसमें दिखाई देता है अपने मोबाइल में, दैट मींस कि ही इज गेटिंग द जेन्युइन लीकर। और अगर कुछ भी नहीं आता है तो ही विल कम टू नो। तो इसके लिए हमें पूरी पब्लिक को सेंसिटाइज करना पड़ेगा। वी हैव टू डू दैट।
Surely, surely, surely. Very good. Outstanding project.
So another thing I would like to add, as you were saying for the retailers part, the retailers are also mandatorily required to scan the bottles and then sold it. Otherwise, they would not be able to sell the bottle. They are mandatorily required to sell it.
मैडम ऐसा है ना कि जो खरीदने वाले हैं, जैसे न्यूज़पेपर में हम सभी पढ़ते हैं कि वो मजदूर तबके के लोग हैं जो इसको स्पूरियस लिकर के शिकार होते हैं। तो वो स्कैन भी नहीं करेंगे, बारकोड की उनको कोई समझ नहीं है। तो इसलिए जो रिटेल आउटलेट है उसके ऊपर रेगुलेशन लगाना बहुत जरूरी है।
हाँ, वो जैसे अभी ऋचा जी ने भी बताया कि इसमें मैंडेटरी है, उनको भी स्कैन करना मैंडेटरी है। तो जहां पर भी कोई ऐसा अगर कोई इंसिडेंट मिलता है कि उन्होंने स्कैन नहीं किया है और इस तरह का लीकर बेची है, तो उसके लिए बहुत हैवी पेनल्टीज जो है उसके लिए रखी गई है। वी कैन इवन कैंसिल द लाइसेंस आल्सो।
Surely. Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You carry on.